Do you speak? It's Ice Moon. Well guys, today we're riding around my hometown that I grew up in, U.S.A, North Carolina. So I'm going to try something new that I never had before. Now, down south, we love watermelon. The watermelon is delicious. Well, we have a place here called Cookout, and they have watermelon milkshakes. Now, I like watermelon and I like milkshakes, but I don't know if I'll like a watermelon milkshake. But my sister here that I'm riding with tells me they are delicious. Everyone's told me that they're delicious, so I'm going to try this watermelon milkshake out. It's a hot day today. Actually, it's summertime in America, and here in North Carolina, it's probably, I'm pretty sure it's more hot and more humid than it is back in the Philippines. So we're up there, we're probably up there around, not too far away from 100 degrees today, which is, I'm not sure, maybe, what, 40 degrees Celsius? It's hot. Alright guys, we have Cookout. They have burgers and fries, and they have good burgers too. But today we're gonna try this watermelon milkshake. I'll let you know how it is in just a second. Well guys, this is a milkshake, but
they gave us the wrong thing. This is not watermelon.
Huh?
This is not watermelon.
It's not watermelon?
No. You heard me say watermelon.
Yeah. We'll go back through. Did we get the wrong ones? Alright guys, I think we got the wrong shake. We're going to go back through. Alright guys, we got the Cookout here, watermelon shakes, and that's what we came for. But whatever they give us is not a watermelon shake. I think it's butter pecan. So we're going back through the drive-through and see if we can get our correct order. We'll show you how we take care of stuff like this. Down south, how you gonna take care of this, man? So we're in a drive-through, but we're gonna go through here. We're gonna get us a watermelon shake. So hang on, guys. Now we have our watermelon shakes. Check this out, guys. Look at here. This is a watermelon shake, and it has chunks of watermelon in it. I'm gonna have a bite. Man, that is good. So guys, I've had watermelon in the summertime here in North Carolina. Carolina all my life. That was a thing to do in the summertime. Get a watermelon, cut it open. And I love ice cream. That's one of my favorite desserts. But I never had a watermelon shake. And it's so thick. I can't drink it yet, but it won't be long. It's a hot day. It'll melt where I can drink it. So I'm eating it with a spoon. That is good. That is good. Now, this place has all kind of flavors. 45 flavors. Now, I didn't even look to see if they had mango. Because in the Philippines, you know, mango, that's my favorite fruit. And I love mango ice cream, shakes. So if I go back through there, I will check and see if they have mango. This is a good watermelon shake. I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna drink this shake. We're gonna go do we're gonna travel around and I'm gonna show you guys some places where I grew up here in U.S.A, North Carolina. I'll show you guys some of the places from my hometown. So come along with us. Let's go take a ride and see what we see. So guys, this is where I went to elementary school. Elementary school, but so guys, this is where I went to middle school from 6th grade, 6th, 7th, and 8th, 6th through 8th. GMS. Graham Middle School. And yes, I was an okay student. Pretty much. We're gonna slide over here in my baseball field. This is where I played youth baseball. Let's see. I'm gonna get out and take a picture. What do they call this? Cooley Street. Let's take a look. Okay, Storm, this is where Daddy played. This is where Daddy played baseball when he was in Little League. I spent many hours on this baseball field practicing and playing baseball. Right across the school there. Walking around here. And during Little League, I was a first baseman, so I played at first base over there. That's been a few years ago. Now Storm and Mala, they're not with me this time to America. I had to come back and do some business. But, I'm talking with them every day and FaceTiming with them. So we're going to take some of these videos so I can show Storm and you guys where I grew up. In the back. There we go. 903. Graham High School. Oh, class of 1981 built that. That's what they built. I can't remember. Yeah. Yeah, it's been a couple years ago. When did I graduate? 2015.
Yeah.
Coming up on 10-year reunion.
50. 50-year reunion.
Alright guys, we're riding around doing some reminiscing. Where I grew up in, the town I grew up in. So we're riding around doing some reminiscing and seeing some places we hadn't been in a long time, or I haven't seen in a long time. And we take you guys along with us. This is what we call small town USA, right? Yeah, small town USA. Okay guys, we are at my high school, where I went to high school, in front of the football stadium. Here, football club. And I remember, there's the field house there. That's a lot different than when I was here. And then we used to practice baseball out on this field. Well guys, we're going to take a little ride today where I grew up from age 12 to 20, I believe it was. So during middle school, high school, and some of college years. So we're going to take a trip here in North Carolina. Let's see. I've been down this road in a long time. And here, those are crepe myrtle trees. Lots of those are in bloom right now. Remember that church there? Yeah, right here was. And this store still here? Yeah, that store is still there. There used to be a restaurant. Is it still a restaurant? Sam's Quality Foods. I remember it used to be. And we used to come down this way, and there's a bridge. And here where I grew up back years ago, there was a lot of hosiery mill, Burlington Industries, and a lot of hosiery mills were around this area. People worked at. Well, it used to be like a tackle store, bait and tackle store. It's still there. Yeah, here's the bridge. Copeland. It's still called Copeland. Is anything in there?
I don't think so.
And that's the Hall River. The Hall River. And it's old red mud. I wonder if anything's in those buildings now. I remember this big hill off there. I remember one time deer ran across and ran off that hill. This is another part of it. So Storm, this is where Daddy grew up. He used to go to this road all the time. And Daddy would go fishing down there in the river. And then we turn here. Somebody's got corn growing in the back of their house. They got their own little corn stalks. And a lot of these houses up through here where people would rent them or buy them that worked in the hosiery mills. You know that? All those hosiery towns had, that's where people lived. And they worked right there years and years ago. I don't know what this is. That's new, isn't it? Or
Different stuff. I think has went in there over the years. It's been there.
It wasn't there when Young lived here. I there. That's been there for a lot of years, I believe.
Store right here we used to walk to all the time.
Yeah, we used to. Is it still here?
Yeah, it ain't open, but it's not a store. But
Oh, it's not. Yeah, there used to be a store right here, a little community store. Paint and Body. Yeah, that was a community store, and we would walk right down here.
this house has changed.
The house has changed.
See it right there. Right there.
Okay,
Another-
we're gonna stop here a second.
we added another-
Oh, and this is where we lived. Daddy lived from 12 years old until 20. Of course, it didn't have a garage then. It was a carport.
Had one.
It was like a carport. Was it? Remember, it didn't have a. Yeah,
I guess it might have been.
yeah. It was a carport
open,
though.
yeah.
Yeah. Now it's closed in.
Mm-hmm.
And this was gravel. This wasn't
Yeah.
cement. And oh, they tore the big tree down. Remember, there was a big tree beside the house.
Oh yeah.
Because I used to throw tennis balls against the side of the brick wall. There was a big tree there, and then our neighbors next door. And back toward those trees, they had a tree house. Remember that tree house we had back there?
Yeah.
And a basketball goal, because we had a big rope swing and Van fell off the swing in the back. It's got a number now, Van. 1243. It was a route. Remember, we had a route. Route 5.
Route 5 something.
Box 69.
Was it 69?
Yeah, Route 5, Box 69.
Yeah,
Burlington,
yeah.
North Carolina. Oh, the big tree in the front yard's gone. That's why. Remember, there was a big tree.
Yeah.
Like an acorn tree, and used to climb up. We would climb up that big tree. Yeah, and the back was your bedroom. Mine was up here at the front.
Yeah.
We'll ease around to the side over here. And then I wonder if the Williams still own that house. My neighbor's there. Yeah, slow down. Oh wow, it's still oh, they got a fence around the back now. Remember, there was a pond. Yeah, back there's where we had, in the back we had a garden, and there was a pond. Remember the pond back there? We used to go fishing in the pond. Yeah, that would have been your bedroom.
Yep.
That window, and the second window was the other bed, Mom and Daddy's bedroom. I'd love to see what it looks like inside.
Oh, no.
I ain't gonna knock on the door. What was that country song? The person knocked at the door and just wanted to see. What? There was a country song. Forget the name of it. But those big trees back there, they're still there. I remember mowing the grass. It was a lot of grass. Yeah. It's still big. But Storm, this is where your daddy grew up. Daddy grew up there, most of his. And then, where did Laura, that house
That one.
with that big tree, that's where the neighbor, one of their neighbor, another boy and girl. Well, there was nothing there. Remember, there used to be cornfield. Remember, it was a big cornfield in front of our house. Well, one year it was corn, and then they would plant it in tobacco.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So, guys, this is where Cano grew up. So guys, what do you do when your first flight of your long trip is delayed for about an hour and a half? Well, when you know that you're going to have about an hour flight and then you're going to have like a 15-hour flight after that, you walk. You walk and get some exercise because you're going to be sitting down for a long time. So I'm going to walk around a little bit here and see if I can find me something to eat. Been in this airport many times, Raleigh, North Carolina, and kind of hometown airport. So I'm going to walk down this way and see if I can find something to eat. Now they will feed me on the airplane about 3 times coming from Atlanta to Seoul, South Korea, but I think the food here might be a little bit better. So I'm going to look around, see if I can find something. This isn't a great big airport, and the airport I'm flying to, Atlanta, Georgia, that's the biggest airport in the world. It means that my flight is delayed. I may have to be in a hurry and hustle to catch my next flight to Seoul, South Korea. So might have to run a little bit, guys. But I'm gonna take you a little bit of that journey coming back home, back to the Philippines, back to my adopted home, and getting back to Storm and Margot. I miss them, but they wanted me to film some of the trip coming back and what you have to go through, and some of the airports that I'll be going through getting back to Manila. Okay guys, I see what I'm looking for. Up here's a Starbucks. Starbucks doesn't have anything to eat, but they have something to drink, and I seen a pizza place back there. So I'm gonna see if maybe they serve some pizza by the slice. But first, let's check out this Starbucks. Well guys, after a long overnight flight from the United States to Seoul, South Korea, finally arrived at Incheon Airport. And it's a nice airport. It's about a 14-hour flight and arrived in about 4:30 in the morning here. So I tried to sleep some on the airplane, but it was kind of off and on. But we did talk to Storm this morning and Margot, and they had woke up early just to check to see where I'm at. So they'll be picking me up in Manila after a while. But I have about a 3-hour layover and then another 4-hour flight into Manila. So I'm excited to get back home. Had a good trip in America. Got to see my family. Got to see some places I haven't seen in a long time. So that was very nice. But I can't wait to get back home to Storm and Margot and for some of our adventures here in the Philippines. So can't wait to get back to there. But I did want to show you guys some of this airport. It's a really nice airport. I like flying into to Incheon in Seoul, South Korea, and flying with Korean Airlines. I like flying Korean Airlines anytime I go back home to America. I did get me a Starbucks coffee. You know I have to have the Starbucks coffee, so I'm going to need that for when I land in Manila. Storm's going to have lots of energy. He's going to play, so I'm going to need lots of energy to give him lots of hugs and kisses. I haven't seen him in almost 2 weeks, so can't wait to see him. You too, Mama. You get hugs and kisses too. But I got this Starbucks and I'm going to need it. Not sure exactly how the money goes in Seoul, South Korea. I had some U.S. dollars that I exchanged, and I'm pretty sure it was enough to get some Starbucks coffee and maybe something to eat. So I exchanged that in. So I might spend a little time learning how the difference in currency here in Seoul, South Korea. So I'm gonna show you guys some of the airport, take you along with us as I head back home to Philippines. Well, guys, we're about an hour away before we be headed on our last leg of this trip back to Manila. So I'm gonna finish up this coffee here, this Starbucks coffee. Get ready for that last flight. I think it's about a 4-hour flight. Then we'll be in Manila. So I can't wait to get there. So Storm, Margot, we'll see you guys in a few. Thank you guys for coming along with me on the trip. Back from the United States, back into Manila. Hope you guys enjoyed seeing our videos from the United States. And if you haven't joined us, we ask you to subscribe to our channel for more videos around the Philippines, Southeast Asia, and the United States itself. Until next time, so long.